Keep or toss?
Toss.
This too?
Yeah. Do you remember this?
Oh, that was your book.
Yeah, I know.
Monkey?
Keep it, I guess.
Howie doesn't mind this?
No, it was his idea, actually. Seems his grief goes out the window when it comes to maximizing profits. Whew, did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Just being mean. Besides, it's not like we're getting rid of everything.
Oh.
Don't do that. Quick and clean, like a Band-Aid. Otherwise, we'll never get through it. So, did Izzy tell you I'm taking a continuing ed class? Yeah, we're reading Bleak House. Can you believe it? He handed out the syllabus, and it read Bleak House, and I just laughed. No one knew what I was laughing at, which was great. It's in Bronxville, so no one knows me there. Yeah, I don't get the face every time someone looks at me.
What face?
Oh, hi, how you doing? Hanging in there? Hate it. And you know what's great? It's like these ladies, they don't talk about their kids or their husbands or any of it. You know, I think they're just so happy to be away from all that. Besides, I mean, I think most of them are just bored housewives anyway.
Well, I don't know. I've never met these people.
Well, that's who takes Westchester continuing ed classes, isn't it?
Yes.
And they're just so happy to be talking about Dickens instead of what's for dinner. Yay, we're reading literature. It's like they're in college again. I mean, who'd want to talk about their families? I know I don't. And you know what I like best about it? I am just a lady taking a class. And next week we start Madame Bovary. That ought to get the old girls going, huh?
Well, I don't know that book.
I know.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, try listening to this for hours on end. Izzy gave him that. It's like only people without children give these kind of gifts or people who want to punish parents. You know what? I think Debbie's kids might like this. We should save it for her. That'll show her.
You still haven't heard from her?
No, Howie plays squash with Rick, and I hear the kids are good. Do you remember Emily?
Of course.
She's getting big now.
Well, I thought you haven't seen them.
Well, I walked by Danny's daycare last week, and the kids were all playing in the yard. What? I was just walking by. It's how I get to the post office.
Yeah, well, that's too bad about Debbie. But that can happen. Friends disappear. I remember when Arthur died. Oh, sorry. What about this?
No, it's busted.
You know the thing about Debbie?
Yeah?
Well, it can be just as bad the other way sometimes. Do you remember Maureen Bailey?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could never get rid of her when your brother passed away. Always at the house. Always checking up on me. Eating up the cinnamon buns Uncle Louis brought me. I never had a moment to myself. Well, it was nice, I guess. But it never seemed to be about me. It was more like she didn't have anything else to do. Like consoling me became her hobby, something to fill up her day. So finally, over coffee one afternoon, I said, "Maureen, why are you always here?"
And what'd she say?
She said, "Oh, I want to be there for you, Nat. I want to share in your grief." So I said, "Well, it's not working. I seem to have it all to myself still. You plant your fat ass in that friggin' chair every day."
You did not say that.
I did, and soak up all my coffee, and I don't see you leaving with any of this grief you're allegedly sharing with me. In fact, the only thing you do take out of here are my cinnamon buns. Well, I never saw her again, obviously. Which was too bad, really, because she was the only one willing to talk about our...
You can say his name.
Can I? Well, I don't know your rules, Becca. I don't want to get scolded.
You can talk about Arthur, I just don't like the comparisons.
Okay.
Look, it's not like the Arthur stuff didn't... I mean, he was my brother, so obviously it was a hard time for all of us.
I know.
But that was a long time ago, and it was very different for me.
Of course it was.
Okay then.
What's this?
It's just a story that boy wrote. He sent it to us.
Well, what is it? An Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, or what?
No, it's more like science fiction.
Oh, it's dedicated to Danny.
Yeah, he asked if he could do that.
Why? Is it about Danny?
No, it's about a scientist, or the son of a scientist, actually. Yeah, his father goes into this warren of, it's like a network of holes to other galaxies and parallel universes. Only he dies somehow, so his son goes into these holes trying to find him. Only because he's died, it's not him, but it's another version of him.
It doesn't sound very good.
It's okay. I mean, he's young.
Keep it?
We'll keep it. I'll put it in the box. You know, I think I'm gonna see him.
Who?
Jason Willett.
Why?
I don't know. I just want to.
Oh, what about Howie?
Oh, Howie's not really into it.
Well, I thought it was weird the way he walked in like that. Creepy. You don't think that was creepy?
Not really.
I thought it was creepy. You should ask Howie what he thinks.
I don't have to ask him what he thinks. Frankly, I don't care what he thinks.
Just saying.
You know, I hate that bedspread. I'm gonna put a blue one on. I think it's neutral enough.
You know what I was thinking about this morning?
What?
Do you remember that gourmet basket you and Howie got me for Mother's Day last year? The one with the biscotti and the fancy biscuits? And I put the candy out when you came over for dinner, and Daddy ate the whole bowl of chocolates when no one was looking?
Yep.
And Howie was like, well, where did all the chocolates go? And I said, well, now, Danny ate them. Now leave him alone. Kids like candy. Then Howie said, but those were chocolate-covered espresso beans, remember?
Only too well.
But Danny had eaten the entire bowl. And, you know, he was really, really wired and running around in circles and putting things on his head and climbing the walls. And he didn't get to bed until 3 a.m. Do you remember that?
I do.
I tell that story to everyone. People get a kick out of it.
Mom, does it ever go away?
What?
This feeling, does it ever go away?
No. I don't think it does. At least for me it hasn't, and that's going on 11 years. It changes, though.
How?
Oh, I don't know. At some point, it becomes bearable. It turns into something you can crawl out from under and carry around, like a brick in your pocket. And you forget it every once in a while, but then you reach in for whatever reason, and there it is. Oh, right. That. Which can be awful. But not all the time. Sometimes, well, it's not that you like it exactly, but it's what you have instead of your son, so you don't want to let go of it either. So you carry it around. Then it doesn't go away, which is
What?
fine, actually.